Start streaming, shoot off the announcement, make sure this is down, and go over to make sure this is running. Looks like we're good. Okay, back on the Lost Relics GameJam 2022. This is the umpteenth stream, and we have some things to fix up. But I think actually, mostly it's about getting some new features implemented. So let's take a quick run, and let's see what's going on with this. So you can enter your name, Steven, hit enter, enters the information, that selects where you are, okay? So if I select this place, I'm not on here. You know what? I think if I press pause and I select this place, number 6, yeah, there's a lot of people here, and this is only showing however many name slots there are. So actually what I need to do really quick is stop that. Go over to the canvas, travel info panels, traveler list, scroll view, viewport, content, and this. So there's 30 buttons. This content, viewport, scroll view. Why? Where is that? What's strange is that there's actually a lot more names in here, but it's not showing the full amount. I don't really know why. Scroll view. Auto hide and expand viewport. What about permanent? Auto hide. Yeah, it's strange because you should be able to see a lot more names than that. Content. I mean, there should just be like a ton of them. Oh, maybe if I do this. Okay, I have no idea what I just did, but let's just play it. Okay, Steven. And should click this, and there I am, number whatever. Okay. Okay. What I don't like is that when you open it, that the scroll bar is like kind of down some, but I could handle that later. At least now it goes like the full distance of it. So I select this, I'm right here. Okay, Steven's into reading. You know what needs to happen too though, is if I select this, hit F, actually no, I'm sorry, this viewport content, F, there we go. That needs to move over too, because you can't see the people in it. Okay. This is some little finesses. I'm gonna get to the programming right now because I'm actually jonesing to get to the programming. There we go, like right there, maybe a little bit more. Or I could maybe, can I move it over? No. Viewport, scroll view. If I do this, yeah, there we go. Give it some more space like that. These guys' arms getting cut off. I need to fix this. Oop. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Why doesn't it? Scroll view. Force child expand width. No, don't want to do that. Viewport. Yeah, I really do not understand Unity's UI system. I'm very, very foggy with it. Scroll list view. It's just unfortunate that, I mean, what if I go inside of this? Traveler name button. It's that? That's what that is? Oh. I get it. Huh. I forgot that that was a button. Choose name. So when you click it, oh yeah, it's like super big. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's good, right? Good, good, good. Okay. So, I'm gonna pop in my headphones that I finally found. Listen to some ASMR, do some relaxing while I touch this up. Cool. Also, I just want to make sure. Oh, you know what? My fucking webcam isn't showing up, huh? Dude, my bad. You know what sucks is deactivate, activate, configure video, camera control, okay. Now hopefully it just reconnects to the stream that was up. Let me make sure that that's still going. Yeah, okay. Cool, I like that. That it actually stays up. And is my audio? Tap, 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 cool. Sorry about that. All right, so, I'm gonna move him out a little bit like that. Let's see what happens. Nope, still doesn't do anything. Oh. Huh. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Interesting. So they get cut off after what point? It's so strange that these arms are getting cut off at that point. Oh, it's so strange. I don't understand. Content. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay. Okay. So I hope that works. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Does viewport need to be extended or changed? No. Content. I think this is pretty okay. I think this is okay. Okay. Good enough. Scroll view. Yeah, I do wish I could change this vertical scroll bar though. Can I put this? Nope. What if I take this sliding area handle and moved it all the way to the top? Does that like break my shit big time? Okay, now first thing I click. Starts at the top, but the yeah, no, that doesn't work. That does not work. Okay. Oh. Is the handle always going to be that small? Sliding area, scroll bar. Oh, value? There we go. Okay, keep it at 1. There we go. Size. That's good. Let's say 0.25. Number of steps, whatever. Okay, that should be good now, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and play that. Perfect. There we go. Okay, and Steven should be here. Steven is right here. Great. Steven likes drinking. Beautiful. So, my notes. Highlight the player. Okay, we've done that. Sort of. Maybe I uncheck this and I say highlight the player, circle around player location on map. We've done that, but we have not highlighted player name in lists. Okay, so we've done the first part, but we need to do the second part. I guess we don't need to do that. It would be nice. It would be nice. You know, also what I should put on here is fixes need names that represent the countries on the map. Okay. Instead of your stupid US-centric name set. Come on, Steven. All right. So let's say we don't have to highlight the player's name. Let's say we can move on to the player chooses the traveler to bond with. Yeah. Okay, so how does that happen normally? How does a player bond? If we go to prefabs and the traveler, they have this board and they have the socialize on plane, they have the socialize FSM, socialize begin, wait, checks where they are. and then gets the interest from the traveler of all of the other travelers, and then compares those interests. So we need a way to delineate the socialization process, the socializing process of the player. Actually, what's kind of interesting is that all this should probably be scrapped because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter for anybody else. So if you click on their name, we click on James, like if we're Sam McLink, right, and you click on James Jeffrey Sonner, then it'll show you the relationship, or he'll start trying to bond with James Jeffrey Sonner. And it should say James Jeffrey Sonner down here instead of Joe Schmo. And then it'll show their relationship building right there. Okay. Let me put on some more choice ASMR. Oh yeah, nice. All right. So that makes me happy because we could just skip all this. What it needs is, well, you know what we could do is like, there'll be a wait buffer, but then it'll come down here and we'll do a get FSM bool, and it'll be getting it from the player FSM, the is player, and we're going to store that as a new variable is player. Then you do a bool test. Okay, check is player, and then true and false. Okay, so this will be is player question mark. If it's true, then we go do this. If it's false, do this. Okay, so this is all kind of defunct. I'm going to keep it around for shits and giggles. In fact, I'm actually going to put it down here and drop this and just say like, yeah, so this, none of this is going to run. Is NPC. Okay, so this is just kind of a dead end if I set color red. And then over here is where the real magic is going to happen. So if they are the player, then that means it's time to socialize. And well, I suppose they could start socializing with somebody random, right? So it'll be like this. The player character randomly chooses someone to bond with, connect with, rather. It's the theme of the jam, after all. Connect with. The player character randomly chooses someone to connect with until ... the player chooses a traveler to bond with. Okay, so here, we do get parent, and then you do get random child. Okay. Get random child from my location. and you store the result as random traveler. Okay, and then you do a compare, game object compare owner to the random traveler, and if it's equal, we'll do is equal. Okay, and that'll send back and try again. But if it's not equal, oh, sorry. If it's not equal, then it continues on to the next phase or whatever. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to move all this bullshit out of the way since we're not using it anymore. I'm just too chicken shit to get rid of it because I'm like, oh, what if I need it? So I'm going to put this over here, just like that. Take these, move it right here. Okay, is NPC, so that just stops dead in its tracks. So if it is the player, then you get random traveler. Okay, and then once you do find a random traveler, you begin that process, get interests. Get of a sim array, next traveler. Okay, but it's not next traveler, it's random traveler now. And it's not next traveler's interest. It's actually, yeah. Okay. Edit variable. We're just going to change this name to random traveler's interests. Okay. So it gets that array, gets the interests. And then I guess we take this as well. This. We'll call this get random travelers interests array. Okay. Then this one, let's edit variable, call this instead of next traveler, it's random travelers interests. Okay. Loop event sends down here. Get next interest from me. Compare interests. Yeah, so okay. So this can still work the same way. Okay, so we paste that right there. Like this. Delete that, come down. Interest from traveler. From me. Brilliant. Okay. Old. Compare interests. Old. Add point. Old. 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 And then on these, I'm just gonna, because that's gonna bug me. Oops, interests. Okay. And this one. I'm getting tired, y'all. Get next interest from random traveler. Okay. Get random traveler's interest away. Get next interest. Okay, yeah. Okay. And when that's done, then you could send off, put all this junk over here. I'm too scared to delete it. Okay. I'm actually gonna right click, set color, purple, bad. Okay. Complete. sends off over here. Let's link start auto. Oops. Okay, good. Get interest from me. When this is complete, it should go up here. Okay. KKK. Oops. I mean, not KKK. Okay, okay, okay. Fuck the KKK. All right. So. I smell good tonight. I smell good. Okay. All right. Ooh, actually, you know, that's some pretty strong. I have this like sunscreen, this like roll-on sunscreen. Kind of, what does it smell like? Because it's supposed to be neutral, but it has a very, it's not a fruity smell, but maybe it is fruity. It has a nice smell. That's so strange. All right. Sorry, I'm like so distracted. I'm kind of tired. Okay, all this looks good. Except for the fact that it adds the point. We don't want that. So bonding is a float add. Okay, all it really needs to do is get a random traveler. And then if they share an interest with you, then let's write out the logic for a future in which you can add more interests. So the logic might be something like 1, get their interests, okay, and then get array length of those interests, okay, call it number of interests. Oh no, you know what you do is you get their interests and then you count each matching interest. Okay. As int value number of shared interests. Okay. And then use number of shared interests as a multiplier for ... as a multiplier for the float add every second. Per second. As use the number of shared interests as a multiplier for the float add per second. Oh, or maybe that's just what the float adds per second. Like how much to actually add every second. Yeah. Right. As the multiplier as the value for the float add per second. Okay, so converting that int into a float. Okay, I think that makes sense now. Shang Mao says it's 5:23 a.m. here in my country. I just want to stop by to say hello and your inspiration to all of us who use PlayMaker. Oh man, thank you, thank you. That is a very sweet thing to say. Very nice thing to say. I really appreciate it. Am I saying that right? Shang Mao? I always forget. It's a X is like a sh sound, right? Shang Mao. Where are you? You say it's 5:23 a.m. in your country. What country are you coming from? And I'm glad. I'm very thankful to hear those words. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, kinda. Morocco. Oh, have we spoken before? I remember a couple of people have rolled through the chat from Morocco, and if so, have you seen the Morocco that I model for Memories of a Spy? My super postcard condensed version of Morocco, the one where that mosque is much closer to the shore than in real life. Nice to have you here. And yeah, 5:23 a.m. I don't know if you're about to go to sleep or if you're just waking up, but that's a hell of a time to be awake at. Thank you for the kind words. So the thing is, it should automatically always get. It should just randomly do that, but I think. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm going to do is get their interests and then use get random traveler, get random traveler's interests away, get next interest from random traveler, okay, compare interest, and it'll add a point. So we'll do this all still checks out. Int add, and there'll be an int number of shared interests count. Okay, and we'll add 1. No, we haven't. I really need to see it to give my honest review about it. Yeah. There's little tidbits of it. You could see it in I put out a small video, or you can see it on the Steam page, actually. On the Steam page, there's a handful of places. I think it more resembles, there's places that resemble Rabat. I don't know how you pronounce, if it's Rabat, or if it's Rabat, or if it's Rabat. It's a combination of Rabat, if that's how you pronounce it. Kind of like this just hodgepodge Tangier of, the dream of the 60s kind of thing. That's my city? Oh, is that where you're from? Am I saying that right? Okay, version 1 is the roll of the R. Rabat. Version 2 is Rabat. And version 3 is Rabat. Do I roll my R? Do I say it at the back of my throat? Or do I just say Rabat? Version 1 is version 3. Oh, really? You just say Rabat. Huh. Who would have thought? Crazy. Yeah, it's like a combination, like on the hotels that I modeled and everything, I called them like hotel. Let me just open up fucking Steam. Let's see. Let's bust it. I don't know if you have a minute to see Steam. Memories of a Spy. It's Paris. Right. Oh, here we go. So this is like the lobby looking out to the ocean. And right here, Hotel Tangier. Low key, like these are supposed to have floors in them, but they were like one-sided polys that I didn't, or one-sided shaders I didn't put in. And then this is like a little cafe Tangier. Here we go, Tangeria Cafe. These are also, these benches outside are not supposed to be like that. Those are placeholder. I need to replace those. I don't know if I have any more. That might have been the last one. Yeah, but there's a lot more. So that's just the front of the city. Yeah, they are nice floor tiles, huh? You like the floor tiles. Thank you. Yeah, I spend far too much time. I spend so much time finding the right textures, especially for Morocco. Why Tangeria? Because all of the old reference photos that I was looking at of sort of the surrounding area of Le Petit Soko, from the 1960s, all the old sort of like stock footage or even stock photos, a lot of them use that sort of naming scheme. They say like Hotel Tangeria. That's actually just a real hotel that used to exist. It was taken down like back in the like 70s, I think. But yeah, so I kind of just adopted that same naming convention. They called a lot of things like something Tangeria. This is just a straight up rip. Like there was a place called Hotel Tangeria. Yeah. But these are just the front parts. These are sort of the more proper, like colonized, new if it's in the 1960s. But like there's other stuff in the back city that's like closer to like Le Petit Soko, and that stuff. You know what? Why not? I'm just gonna open up Blender really quick. I think it's still in here somewhere. Let me see if it's in my recent. Let's see. Open. Most people mix the Middle East with North Africa, but you did a great job getting the architecture accurate. Thank you. That means a lot because I really do try to put a lot of effort into that. Yeah, let me see. So it's like levels, Morocco. Is this the right one? Yeah. Here we go. So it doesn't look as nice when it's in Blender because of all the lighting. You know, maybe I could change. Probably this one is better, just for now, just so you can see the textures better. So there's this place. This is a lot of like the French architecture, the kind of the colonized stuff too. Some more tiles for you. The inside of this place. This place needs furniture still. Cafe Express, and again, a lot of this is based off of, you know, a lot of stock footage. Here's little alleyways, little incline. Got these little places. This will have tables and stuff inside. It's a little cafe. See, is there better? And these are little shops I'm gonna put in. A bunch of little shops. So they still need, like, you know, the actual flourishes and the knickknacks and stuff. And yeah, nothing much back here. Yeah, these are the places. And then here, this is like a hotel. Is this one? Or which one is it? Here we go. This is more modern stuff. This is like a hotel. All these are like the same. Oh, and there it is. See? So it's way out here in the distance, and it's just so like when you're over there, you can just kind of peek over at it, you know? But it's just for show. Because actually, like, look at, you know, it's kind of like... And then all this stuff, you know. Oh, and this is actually just a big aerial shot of, yeah, of Morocco. If you have some time, take a look at Rabat Old Medina. Maybe you get inspired, add some details. Looks like Hassan II Mosque, right? I don't know a lot of the names for these places. It was stuff, I kind of have some of these names in short-term memory while I'm modeling them, but like, yeah, I still am not super familiar with a lot of the history. I've tried to learn more about these places, but it's honestly, it's a lot. And I have to take all these creative freedoms, so I have a sort of like perverted or warped version of where things are and what they're called, just because I kind of have to combine them. I have to take a lot of artistic freedoms for game design sake, you know? Yeah, this place. These are all like heavily inspired off of, you know, actual hotels. Like this place is a combination of a few different hotels, but there's a place that really does look like that. The elevator. Let's go into the rooms. I think the rooms, yeah, like these hallways, you know. More tiles. I love the tile selection. I loved picking out the tiles for this place. It was so fun. Here's the doors. Bathroom. Other bathroom. Okay. And I have these little balconies, little double doors that open up. You can hang out in these balconies like that. Go back down here. And then the elevator. Crazy ass elevator. Oops, there we go. This is kind of a crazy elevator. This is a little much. I kind of went bananas with this thing. It's kind of gaudy, a little gaudy. But you press that button, opens it up. Staircase. Oops. Yep. Little tables. Yeah, so that's Morocco. It's one of the last places that I'm putting into Memories of a Spy, because it's kind of a lot. But Wishlist, Memories of a Spy, right here. Link to the Memories of a Spy on Steam is in the description. This is great, man. You made all these models. Yeah, so I modeled all the buildings and stuff, and then I modeled a handful of those like props and set dressing things. But also, I have a friend. He stops by infrequently here in the chat. I haven't talked to him in a while. Actually, I just messaged him earlier today, but he did like some of those chairs and tables and stuff. I forget what else is in that level. He did some of the furniture in there. He models them, and then I take them and I do all the texture work on them, and yeah, I do mostly though the actual the structure of things, and like, you know, doors and windows and all that. It's amazing. Thank you. It feels so good hearing that from somebody who actually lives there. I worked my ass off trying to make it right. So that being said, let me get this airport shit running. So add point. I have shared interests. Oh, this was a mistake. Shared interests count. Okay. So for each interest that they have in common, it adds a point, so that I have this shared interests count. But you know what? It only needs to get one random traveler, and I think that's right? Get random traveler, and then you get the interests array. Yeah. Okay. Good. And get next interest. So when that's done, you go here, and you do start bonding. Oh no, you know what you do? Well, actually, yeah, let's just call it that really quick. So you do a float add. Oops, float add. What the fuck? Why can't I type? And you do a new variable called connection level. Thank you for the tour, man. It was amazing. Got to go to sleep now. By the way, horror game course is great. I'm 30% in. Oh, fucking A. Hey, thanks for supporting me. I hope that's like, I mean, yeah, you said if you said it's great, then glad. I'm so glad. That makes me very happy. 30% in. By the way, more to come. There's going to be a handful of updates I'm going to be giving to the course, so there's going to be some bonus lessons coming through. I did add one recently with the whole flashlight and battery system. There'll be a handful of other things coming to it soon. But yeah, I'm glad you're digging it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the really kind words. Fucking means a whole lot. Get some good rest. Take care of yourself. Yeah. All right. Third person shooter, please. Noted. I'll remember that. Yeah, because it's very likely I'm going to be making more courses now that I know I can actually put them out in a reasonable amount of time. That first Metroidvania one kind of killed me to make it, but I think I'm getting better. So yeah, third person, very much on the table, very much being considered. Thank you. Good lucks. You're the best. Thank you, man. Have a very good night. Get some good rest. Catch some Z's. All right. So float add. The connection level I'm going to be adding, converting number of interests. Shared interests count. That's what I want to add. And it's going to be every frame per second. And I think what it needs to do is... this is kind of a weird one because you're building a relationship with someone, and if you choose another person after, then you're going to want to resume where you left off with that person. Okay, I think I know how to solve that. So it's like you do a set FSM float, and you do it for the random traveler, and on the traveler you have maybe in here variables. No, you know what you do? You add a component. This might be a little bit extra work, but you do this as connection, and in here you have a float variable called connection meter. No. Connection points. Oh, fuck, hold on. This is kind of hard. Because, so you want it, so like, one, there's like a criteria. You want to be able to each traveler has their own bond level or whatever it is. Okay. Clicking back and forth between travelers will resume, will pause and resume the respective traveler. So that means that when resuming, this is hard because what I'm seeing is like in my head I see it where it's like if this guy has 10 points, maybe that, or let's say it's like, okay, they have 1 point and it puts them up to here, and they have 2 points, puts them up to here, 3 points crosses into the new green, 4 points, etc., right? 5 and here, and eventually, yeah, they're here, whatever. And I want it so that when they cross these lines, when they cross into how many of these? There's 6. So each sixth of a part, when they cross these lines, that it adds a point, adds a point, adds a point, and you have like a little point box. Or is that even what I want? That's not necessarily true. Actually, that's not necessarily true. I think maybe what you do is, okay. Yeah, I think it's handled locally, because honestly, the only thing I want to be counting is how many casual connections do you have, how many super strong connections. Okay, actually that makes sense. So we do need a connection FSM, and this one will be called, what did I say it was? What did I? Bond level, connection points, connection level, connection amount. Let's call this connection level. And in connection level, there will be a float compare, and it compares connection level maybe if I increment them all by like 10 seconds, maybe you do the new variable called like increment amount, and we'll say that that's like 10, or let's say 15 for now. Oh, actually 10 is good, because we're only doing one interest at a time for right now. So it's like increment amount is 10, and it's running every frame. And if it's equal or less than, what you do is a new event, or you just do next. Okay, equal or greater than, it'll send next. Okay. Check connection level. And if it's equal or greater than, it goes over here and it says level up. Okay, and here's where you do an array get next. And the array is, well, it's an array called connection levels. Okay, connection level names, or connection levels, whatever, fuck it. Okay, and that's an array of strings. Okay, so connection levels. Loop event, we'll have loop event. Okay, and it sends back. We don't want a reset flag. And we don't really care for a finished event either. The result, however, is my current connection level. And you come back here and you say I guess that's it. However, we should have a little init state where you do a set string value. Nope. Set string value. My current connection level, it sets it to total stranger. And then it comes down to here. Okay, now in this connection levels, let's say there's how many, what is it? I had them here. Casual, friend, good, and deep. I'll skip romantic for now. So let's say 4. Okay, so there's 4 connection levels. There's casual, the naming convention is going to probably need to change, but we'll say casual, friendly. Laker Mouse, good evening. How's it going, Laker Mouse? How you doing? Good evening indeed. The game is coming along. It's definitely becoming a sort of oddity. Like it's the game is interesting me again. It's like it's strange. It's kind of coming along. I'm feeling confident about like the systems I'm building. Confident-ish. Don't know if it's fun. It's the only thing. Not sure I'm building a fun game. We'll see how entertaining it is. I might have to sort of take pot shots at my own game. Maybe give people silly, stupid names. Maybe be, funny with how I like word things or something. I don't know. Or maybe I do need to just take it seriously. Maybe I don't give people funny names. We'll see. So there's casual, friendly. Casual, friendly, close friend, and then best friend, right? That's kind of what it is. So you have casual, friendly, close friend, best friend. I feel like you could probably, I don't know. There's honestly only 4 tiers because like this thing has, actually this has 6. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Big thumbs up. Right on. Right on. Good. And also when it comes over here, what I need to do is change the increment amount. So you do an int, or what is it? It's a float compare, so it needs to be float. Do a float add. Okay, so over here, that increment amount, you increase it by 10. So that way, when it comes back here, it's checking against 20 the next time, and then 30 the next time, etc., etc. Okay, there's connection. So in socialize, start bonding. Let's say owner really quick, just so we could use these. It's going to be in connection, the connection level, and it's going to set it. It's going to convert. Actually, it's just going to be connection level. Yeah, and it's running every frame. And we're actually going to be using random traveler. All right. Beautiful. Okay, this is coming along. So this will make the player start bonding with some random character. Set color, green. Put on some dope ass ASMR again. Let's see. What's a good one? It's a classic ASMR. I'm a big young Prince ASMR kind of guy. That dude just really does it for me. Alright. I have a headache today. Drink a lot of water too. Maybe I need more though. So it starts bonding. Let's just make sure that works. Let's do one thing at a time. Press play. And then after this, I'll put the little meter on there. Steven. Okay, so I wonder if he's already bonding with somebody. If we select Steven, and then go to the socialize. Oh, it says Steven's a player. I mean, Steven's a NPC. What? Really? Does he need a buffer? Perhaps he needs a buffer. Traveler. Socialize. Weight buffer. Is that weight buffer not enough? Let's say 1.25. Okay. It's a weird game. This is like what I'm doing with my life. Making these little airplane video games where people will connect with each other. Okay, pause it. Find Steven. Socialize. Okay, and he's bonding with somebody. He's bonding with Theodore Moore. So we should be able to go to connection. And here, if we just keep playing, as long as they stay in the same. Oh, look at, he got up to 8.9, but somebody left. Who's on the plane? Steven's on the plane, but Theodore Moore is not. Okay, this is the magic I was looking for. Okay. Razubi, you finally caught a stream. Brilliant. I'm so glad you're here. You came for a good one. You came right on time. You couldn't have picked a better stream. Finally, the magic of this game is starting to happen. It's a modest magic. It's a you know, it's not a it's, you know, it's a very subdued, it's a very yeah, it's a very modest magic. That's the only way I could put it. So the thing is, let me see. Let's connect. Let's see where Steven is. I should have checked who Steven was bonding with on the plane. So Steven's bonding with somebody else on the plane right now. Check that shit out. So, oh, here's the problem. Steven is still at, like, his connection level just keeps rising and rising. So if he got like 10 connection points with you, is like made a really deep connection with you, or he made like a modest connection with you up front, and then went on to the next person, the next person that he interacts with, he's treating them as if he knows them as long as and as close as and as well as the last person he talked to. And then however long he's talking to this new person for, that collective bonding from that person and the person before is what he takes to the next relationship. So by the time he's like 3 people in, he's treating total strangers like he's known them forever. Razubi, so the game is, so it is for the Lost Relics games GameJam. There's 3 days left. It's been about a week, a little over a week, I think. It's like an 8-day jam, and the theme is connection. So for mine, I'm connecting plane flights, but also I'm connecting the people that are on those flights and that are hanging out at those airports. And just a sec. All right, sorry about that. Where was I right now? Right, so he's making connections with people like he's known them his whole life. So we need to change this. This is a simple fix, I think. So I'm gonna stop this. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. So let's go to Traveler. Open up Traveler. And go to Socialize. How you doing, Rezubi? How's everything going? Now, on Socialize Begin, a few values need to get cleared. Weight buffer plus reset. Okay, so it's also going to do a float set float value. Okay, it's going to set the connection level to 0. And the shared interest count to 0 as well. So we're going to do an int set value, shared interest count, setting it to 0. So I think that's pretty much all, right? Connection level and shared interest count. And then the random traveler, that's all fine. So now it should kind of start from scratch for each person that they... Oh, that is a fucking problem. So you know what you do is instead you do a get FSM float and you put it up here and you say from connection, the connection level, every frame except this is the random traveler. Okay, so it gets that amount from that traveler, it adds to the connection amount. Brilliant. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. Cage, howdy. How's it going, Cage? How you doing? Just in time. This is actually a decent stream tonight. Finally getting into something that is, it's at least it's entertaining to me now. At least it's like it's making me laugh. There's been some nice highlights, but I feel like the last few streams it's kind of like, oh man, just on the verge of figuring it out, and I feel like now I'm finally figuring out like what the fun is in this game. So that works. Let's go back out of here, I think. Okay, let's just give it another test run to make sure that these numbers are coming out correctly. Okay, so we're going to say Steven, and okay, so Steven is here. Okay, I'm going to select Steven again, and Steven is bonding with Henry Nelson, and Henry Nelson's connection level is here. So we're going to unpause it. Huh. I guess he wasn't bonding with him. Let me see. Maybe they took a second. He might be bonding with somebody else. Henry Nelson. Oh, hang on. Does it just... Is it because it's constantly getting 0, it can't add it to it? No. So Steven's still here. You know, maybe Steven doesn't have anything in common with anybody. Yeah, the shared interest count is 0. That's why. So Steven isn't bonding with anyone right now. The random traveler was just the last person he tried making a connection with but didn't have anything. So Steven's currently stranded in Australia with nothing in common with anybody there at the airport. And we should be able to see that too, right? Like if we select this, Steven's interest is traveling. Henry does not. Lucas, Oliver, none of these people like traveling. Oh wait, Henry does. What the fuck? Henry Wright does. Oh, because Steven just picks a random traveler. He doesn't look for somebody until... Right. So this is where we need to add the feature. This is... Okay, so we're right on schedule. So now, right, so I can come over... Let me actually stop the game. I'm pretty sure that all checks out, the rest of it. So the player character randomly chooses someone to connect with. Check. Until the player chooses the traveler to bond with. So now it's... time to program the selection of who you bond with. So you can select a name and be like, no, bond with that person instead. I'm doing good, just relaxing for the evening and watching your stream. I need to catch up on your streams, but that's like a literal day of content. I mean, yeah, it's been like 20 hours of the GameJam stuff. But man... There's been a handful of hours outside of the stream too. It's like probably put in like maybe like 4 hours outside of the stream. This jam's kind of kicking my ass, and I think it has something to do with the fact that I am taking the whole week. You know, I think in the past the 48-hour jams sort of like light a fire under my ass and really kind of push me to like, I don't know. They just push me to make something that. I don't know. But this one, it took a long time just to get to the part where, like, I'm at all interested in it. Like, I feel like I would have scrapped this idea if it was a shorter jam. Like, halfway through it, I would have been like, nope, scrapping the whole idea. Or I probably wouldn't have even tried, like, to add all these other features and stuff. It's so cool watching the pro work, no pressure. Yeah, your 3-day game jam annihilated me. Dude, I think 3-day game jams are kind of, like... I'm enjoying this 7-day shit, but since it's my first time with a 7-day one, is that true? I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe that's not true. My first ever one might have been a week. I don't remember. But anyways, the point is, this is my first one in memory. And so far, the gist I'm getting is that, like, there's no pressure. And so, like, the quality of the work is kind of... I don't know. It's questionable. But now it's in a good place. It at least just took longer. So anyways, on the content, right? All these traveler name buttons. These are prefabs. And what I want to do is when you select them, when you click on a button, it should update the socialize. So we should make a new state. Let's make a new event called socialize /space chosen, what would it be? Chose traveler. Okay, that's a global event. We'll make a global transition for it. Socialize, chose traveler. And what this is going to do is what would be a good way to do this? Maybe we can put it in the game manager. Maybe you do a get FSM game object from the game manager, globals game manager, info, and the variable name is chosen traveler. and we'll store it in a new variable called the same thing. Okay, and before I totally fucking forget, let's go put it in the game manager. So selecting game manager, going to info, variables, game object, paste that in there, and then on the button, when you click it, what is this? I forgot. I see this is why you name states, because I don't know what I'm looking at. This one is an empty seat. Oh, no. Choose name. There we go. UI click. Here's where we do it. Let's do finished. Send down here. And down here you put in a set FSM game object. You do the game manager, info, chosen traveler, and you do traveler. Right? What does this do? Does this name button, how does this get it? How does it get who you're... Name button is using set FSM game to give this choose name FSM its traveler variable. Okay, see, this is why you also need to put good comments in there. This comment just saved my life. Name button is using set FSM game object to give this choose name FSM its traveler variable. Okay, it's traveler variable, right? Name button. Okay. Okay, that seems good to me. And then it does a send event, right? It does a send event, broadcast all, global events, socialize, chose traveler. Okay. Update traveler to bond with. Okay. This one is update info panels. Cool. I think this all makes sense. Let's check. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to debug this. Okay, let's see this work. Cool, so now we're like a step away from being able to actually put in little meter animations. Steven, and then, okay, let's find Steven really quick. Let's see if he finds anybody to connect with. Socialize. Is he bonding with anybody? Kind of looks like not, huh? Okay, that's good, because now we can click on this and see Steven is... Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot to send a finished event back there. Fuck. Oh, so close. And also, it did just make me realize that there's kind of a weird thing happening there, where if you click your own name, that's like free points because you're bonding with yourself. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Chosen traveler. Start bonding. Oh, you know what though? This needs to... I need to put these here. Oh wait, this doesn't go there. That doesn't make any sense. This goes, okay. This goes to transition. Get next interest from random traveler. Get random traveler's interest array. Okay, so this should be split up like this. And I could put this, well, you can kind of like squish this in between, like right here. Okay, like that. Okay, player chose traveler. And we'll make a little set color yellow. This is kind of like a little intermediary. This is a little squeezed in. So then it gets the interest array. Okay, give us some array, great. You know what we can do is we'll probably want to set that bool value too. Set bool value for that reset flag. I think, yeah, it's just called reset flag. Cool. Setting that to true. Get next from me. So you know what? This needs to be reset flag 2. Reset flag 2. That means that in here, we're also setting that. That used to fuck me over for a long time. That was a hard one to wrap my head around. Like, if you have a system where you're using multiple get next type actions or multiple loop actions, that, you know, basically actions that have a reset flag value, I had this bad habit of giving them all the same reset flag. And I would figure like, oh yeah, like when, you know, when the whole system's done, I'll just set the one reset flag, which will reset all of them because they all use that reset flag. Wrong. Actually, what happens is that when it gets to the first action that uses that, it flips the bool back to false. So then the next time it gets to so the next action that uses that, it treats it as if that array get next is already done. It basically treats it like it didn't even reset the flag. So like, I was just like, what the fuck? I'm setting my reset flag and everything, and it's like, oh, whenever it gets to that next action though, that action thinks it's still done. That second action never like resets. So that's why you have to remember like reset flag 1, reset flag 2, 3, however many it takes. I mean, usually you're only ever really doing like, I feel like it's usually only 2. You're usually kind of comparing arrays. You're trying to like look at little things and comparing things in arrays. Anyhow, so I think that's all good. Array get next. Okay, array get next. Get name. String compare. It adds a point. Shared into K frame. I think that's good. The one thing I do. You know what I want to do is, I'm going to move this down a little bit. And actually, I'm going to delete this, or let's make a new state and give it socialize chose traveler. And we'll set color to yellow, and we'll delete this transition. Okay, and this will have a bool test. Or no, I'm sorry. A game object compare. And it's going to be comparing itself to, oh, but it's like setting that value. Ooh, that's fucked up. Do one of these, make a little backup. Set game object. Gonna set a new variable called random traveler 2 with the random traveler. Yeah. So then in here, you're comparing to random traveler 2. No. Random traveler. Fuck. What is the logic here? Hold on, my brain's frying. Fuck. Come on, Steven. So close. gets random traveler stuff, comes over here. Random traveler, but that other one is setting that. Oh, that's fucked up. No, I could put this over here. Get random traveler, set game object, put it in here instead. Move it up, okay? So it always has a little backup from here, no matter where you got it from. It'll always have a backup. Set random traveler 2 with random traveler. But every time you choose a traveler, first it does the compare. And if it's equal, then you do skip. And if it's not equal, then you do next. Okay, so next continues on its merry old way. Check for self. Okay, and skip just comes down to here. Wait, right? If random traveler does not equal, oh, so maybe this goes here. Backup random traveler 2. And this goes here. So, I guess I could have done a simpler version of this in the button itself, but we're already here, so check for self. So you check the owner against random traveler, and if it's equal, so that means if you did choose yourself, then skip should just go down here. So it should just continue bonding with the last person that you were talking to. It's a weird game. I'm pioneering a genre, so I'm going to be making a lot more mistakes along the way than your average designer. Shit. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's all good. Does that mean I can press play? I think that means I can press play. Let's give it a go. All right, cross your fingers, chat. Steven. Okay, pausing it. So Steven is bonding with Lucas Miller. Looks like they have nothing in common. You know what I'm gonna do is oh. Hey. What the fuck? Oh, thank God. That scared the shit out of me. The connection level, I'm gonna make it an output so we could see it. And I'm just gonna deselect this right now, and or actually no, I guess I want to select Steven. So I can keep an eye on this connection level. Press resume. Okay. So Steven's on a flight. His connection is 0 because he's trying to bond with somebody who doesn't have anything in common with him. There's only one other person on this fucking flight. Yeah, Steven likes business. Elijah likes music. All right, so when they get to this next airport, is there anybody here that likes business? Come on. Yes, Noah Miller. So we'll bond with Noah Miller. Okay, so when Steven gets to this airport, he's going to be there with Noah Miller. Okay. So when this reloads... Oh, what the fuck just happened? I don't know what just happened. Is Steven here? Dude, Steven, like, took off. Where did he go? Is Steven on this plane? Nope. Hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, Steven finished. That's why it went. He didn't take off. He destroyed himself. Ah, okay. Right, because he got to his destination. Oh, so that's kind of fucked up. The player only has 2 stops to connect with people. Oh, but that's kind of funny because then you can close that airport to prevent them from getting there. All right, let's keep playing my own game. Fuck, this is weird. This is weird. Okay, I'm gonna play this again. So I'll just close the final destination airport. Wait, what? Okay. I think that makes sense. So, let's see. Wait for Steven. What is Steven into? Steven's into reading books. Okay. Oh. Is he bonding with anybody? Socialize. Unity editor is kind of chugging right now. Start bonding. No. Variables, connection level, output. Okay, and I'm just gonna go to like this so we're not chugging editor. Okay, so connection level 0. Resume this. Who else likes reading books here? Does anybody else like reading books? Nobody else, huh? Benjamin Moore. Come on, just one person that likes reading books. Damn, nobody likes reading books. Steven's the only person there that likes reading. Shadow's Light, how's progress? Laker Mouse is laughing at me. Okay, so, wait. Okay, there it is, the plane. Okay, so this plane has... Get the fuck out of here, what's going on? Okay, so Steven's still at this airport. Is there anybody here that reads now? This plane that's coming, does it have anybody that reads? Nope. Shadow's Light, the progress is coming along nicely, I think. This is actually good. Some elements of gameplay are starting to like emerge, and like they're revealing themselves to me in a pretty funny way. So okay, is there anybody here? Did I miss one? Steven's the only one that reads books, right? Theodore, Mia, Evelyn, Sophia, Olivia, Benjamin, William, Benjamin, James, Amelia. Oh. Okay, Steven's still there, but now some people left, right? Yeah, Steven's still there. Start from the bottom. Olivia Brown, Ava Lopez, Ava, Mia. Let's see, is anybody on these planes going to have somebody? Lucas Young. Nope. William Brown, James Rodriguez. Okay, here we go. So James Rodriguez is going to show up here. So this menu's going to refresh as soon as James gets here. Okay, now I'm going to select... Fuck! Come on. Oh, did they leave? Is James... Please tell me James is here. Fuck. It's moving too fast. They need, you know what, people, they need longer layovers. No, there's no James here. God damn it. There was somebody who finally I could have made a connection with. How about here? Lucas, Olivia, Charlotte. Nope. I'm actually a writer, so yes. Oh, the game, does anyone like to read? My bad. Did I make another fucking confusing game? Is anybody... Nope, there's not even anybody on this flight. Okay, it looks like 2 people are heading this way. Olivia Nelson, no. Nope, nobody heading here. Okay, what about these people? Noah Miller, James, nope. Empty seats. Shit. I'm gonna have to... Oh, God, I don't know how to tutorialize for this. Oh, people are leaving here. Steven likes to read. Emma, Isabella, Olivia. Steven needs to get out of here. That's the thing. Benjamin, Amelia, Mia, Ava. Okay. Yeah, nobody here likes to read right now. So I'm just waiting for a moment. Is this plane on its way over here? No. I don't know if anybody else is coming here. Eventually a plane is going to have to come back, and it's going to be taking people to where they need to go, even if it means one at a time. Where's this one going? Nice, this one's on its way here. Olivia paints. This one, Ava sings. God damn it. What about this one? Nobody on it. The layover times definitely need to be longer. Yeah, Olivia just likes painting. God damn it, Olivia. Why don't you like books? Nobody on that plane. Ava sings. Oh. Evelyn Wright. Nope. Space. It's gonna feel amazing the moment I find one person that shares interests. You know, the thing is too, that kind of sucks. Oh, you know what? I forgot how to play my own game. If I find somebody who's reading, who does like reading, I could redirect them to this airport. I almost forgot how to play my own fucking game. Oops. Empty seat. The thing that sucks is that, like, nobody here does like reading. Like, I can't find anybody around the world. Can you imagine having such a niche interest that, like, you couldn't even find somebody on the internet who shared that interest with you? Dude, nobody likes to fucking read. I think, you know what? I think the only person who liked reading got dropped off. Oh, I guess I can also find people at destinations, right? Okay, Liam Carter. Liam Carter? Wait, where was that? Wow, I already, like, lost. Liam Carter, here he is. So here, if we can get Liam Carter out of here. Is Liam Carter on this plane? He is. He's going there. I'm going to close this airport. I'm going to close this airport. And I'm going to close this airport. That's right. Liam Carter fucking reads books, baby, and he is not going to land anywhere right now. Except for, I'm going to close this place, I'm going to close this place, I'm going to close this place. Look, oh, wait. I'm going to close this place. And this, I'm closing all the fucking airports. Why is he... Go there, dummy. Okay. Who's this? Who's freaking out? Don't tell me that's the one. Ah, it's the one with Liam Carter. What the fuck? Go to this one, dummy. Look at all these planes heading to that one airport. Why is this guy so dead set on going to... That's not how it works, man. You're not supposed to be going there. Dude. And then he just fucking freezes as if that's his only option. I like when the planes totally spaz out. Dude, he's the only guy who's... Fuck. Okay, is Steven even at this airport? He is. Look, he's been waiting at this airport for how long now? Oh no, he is still there. Somebody get Steven out of this airport, man. Let me open up some of these places. Oh, infinite loop error? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna stop the game. I was really pushing it to its limits. I couldn't even properly test because nobody liked reading books. And I did already forget how to play my own games again. Okay, so let's stress again. This is interesting. I think it's like working. I think that basically you could play the game right now. There's no readable sort of like cue. Hold on, before I forget, because I'm getting tired of doing this. If you go to Traveler, right, and you go to Socialize, Variables, Connection Level, make it an output. Okay, then I'm gonna go back here. Ben Stanley. Hello, Ben Stanley. How goes it? How goes it? Glad to have you here. I am just about to hopefully get my first taste of the original concept for this, or original-ish concept of this game. Okay, so Steven's on this plane. Wait, no, I didn't click on it. Steven likes guitar. So does Harper. Okay, so I just selected Harper, right? And if I select Steven, nice. So I'll unpause it. See, it's going up. I'm gonna select Noah. Oh, wait a minute. Not so nice. Noah likes science, but my connection level is still going up. Let's go to connection. Socialize. Start bonding. Yeah, why doesn't Noah get red? I'm selecting this, but it never says Noah. Chosen Traveler. It says Noah. Oh, Chosen Traveler. I'm stupid. Ah, damn. I forgot to change that variable. I was going back and forth between the two different naming conventions, chosen and random. So, get FSM game object, chosen traveler. Ah, yes. What are these buttons doing? Yeah, they're setting chosen traveler. So on Traveler, socialize. Okay, chosen Traveler gets that, does all that stuff with it. You know what I may as well do is you do like a set game object, random Traveler with chosen Traveler. That's kind of what needs to happen. All right, let's watch it work. Going good here. Good. Glad to hear that. It's going not so bad over here as well. I would even venture to say good. Okay, what is Steven like? Steven likes photography. He ain't even on that. Oh, actually he is, huh? Steven likes photography. What about Benjamin? Benjamin likes books. We're gonna pause this. Select Steven. His connection level is 82, so he's already bonding with somebody. Why am I skeptical? Ah, that's why. Because Steven's bonding with himself. And how did it get to 82? Also, notice how selecting these does not change. Oh, because this is also random traveler. God damn it. I need to... This is... Man, I'm really dropping the ball here with the whole naming convention stuff. My bad. Here we go. Let me just do a quick check after this, too. This is chosen traveler. Also chosen traveler. I use the set game object to match random traveler with chosen traveler. Okay, good. Good. Start bonding. Okay. Random traveler. Okay. There's probably one too many proxies in there. I put the original one in there because I need to delineate between the initial randomly chosen one, Steven. Okay, look at his connection is 0, right? What is he like? Oh. Steven likes music. Look at that shit. Look how crazy it's like he's bonding with himself again. That's like really funny. Let me see if I keep playing, and then I select Olivia. And it does, yeah, okay, that's stupid. Socialize. There's something really wrong here. If I select Liam. Chosen traveler. Why does... I'm selecting Liam. You know what? This needs to go up there. Okay. Wrong order of operations. Simple fix. Oh yeah, I did do... Oh, these are supposed to go up here. Look at that. I even have that set. That's the exact same set game object. Or... Dude, am I getting too sleepy? Is that what's going on? Do I need to call it a day? No. Let me get this working. I'm so fucking close. Holy shit. This has gotta be it. All right, let's go. Cross your fingers. This is good. This is it. Okay. Steven, not bonding with anybody. Currently likes, well, he's gonna start, well, let me see. We'll see if he starts bonding with himself again. He does, okay. And it doesn't stop. Oh, what's weird is that he's even bonding with people that he's not. So it goes in here. Gets the interests. singing. Oh. How does that work out? Float add. It's adding 0. But for some reason... Wait, how does that work? Look at float add. Look at it. It's going through the roof. But the amount I'm adding is 0. How the hell does that work? Henry Lopez. Variables. How is... Oh. No. Increment amount. Connection level. Dude, this connection level is like out of control. Also, why is... Oh. I don't understand. Dude, it's driving me crazy because I'm so close. How is that working? Get FSM float. It's getting it. And it's doing float add. Adding 0. What if I turn this off? It's still adding. What if I turn this off? If I turn this off? Turn this off. What? Socialize? I don't understand. Okay. Steven's en route somewhere. He's on a plane by... Whoa, 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 whoa. He has 3 interests. That's not right. Oh, because I restarted the FSM. That's right. Okay. You know what? What time is it? 10:47. I'll keep going. I'll keep going just a little bit longer because I do want to see this working. Equal, then it skips that. Oh, and then it comes here and it still does random traveler. This proxy isn't even working how I wanted it to. This is a mess of logic. I totally botched this whole thing where it like ignores itself. I should have... I'm like on the record too. There was that point in stream where I started building this. I was like, oh, I should just put it in the button instead. And I was like, oh, fuck it. I just kept doing this. Okay, so... I'm going to remove this. Let's go straight to here. Okay, check for self. It gets that. Okay, don't need this, don't need that. Okay, chosen traveler. Actually, I do need that because, yeah, that just makes sense. And it's saying that if the owner is the chosen traveler, then I should take this one step at a time. So it starts and it gets a random traveler. Okay, and then it goes here and it gets the interest array and it comes here and it tries to start bonding with the random traveler. Then the player selects something. That's the chosen traveler. This should not be there. And here is just where you say, hey, is the chosen traveler the same as the owner? And if it is, then you skip everything and you just go back to bonding with the last person. But if it's not, then you go next, and here's where you set game object. Random traveler with chosen traveler. That's where that belongs. And then you pretty much do the same thing from there. Okay. I don't understand, however, this whole adding every second even when... Yeah, that's still probably going to be there. I'm going to just kind of hope it magically fixes itself. But let's at least make sure that you can select the correct person without the game trying to make you bond with yourself. Okay, so we want to see Steven, his socialize. Okay, and he's still here at this airport. Okay, he's bonding with nobody. He's bonding with Noah Nelson. If I select Charlotte, he starts bonding with Charlotte. If I select Steven, doesn't do anything. That's kind of weird, even though Charlotte is still here. Charlotte, Steven. Oh, because the shared interest count gets set to 0. It resets itself. Okay. So that's where you need to do a little backup and get the previous shared interests. So Steven's into fashion. Ava's into space. Lucas is that. James. Steven. Wait, is there somebody else? Did I already see somebody who's into fashion as well? Harper, Lucas, James, empty seat. Amelia, Lucas, Elijah, Olivia, Liam, Noah, Charlotte, Lucas. Huh, Steven's the only one into fashion here. Lucas Young, Ian Nelson. Is there anybody into fashion on this plane? Oops. I'm gonna close this fucking thing anyway. Now is there somebody here? I guess it would be after. Steven's still here. Yeah, these you know what? I'm gonna make that change now. The layover times are too brief Way too brief. You need to give the player time to let's see, where is it? Random wait. Is this wait before takeoff? And it's not a random wait, it's just a wait. And the time will be, let's give them 10 seconds. No. Yeah, 10 seconds is good. Okay. What happened last time? It was like, yeah, when it comes here, it resets these values. Right, it resets the shared interests count. Actually, that kind of doesn't make sense. It should just come here, and that should be fine. All right, let's just try running it again. Oh yeah, my brain's getting foggy. Okay. Steven, not bonding with anybody. You know what would be nice? Let's see, socialize, variables. Is my interests. Steven is into chess. Okay, so if I unpause this and I find somebody else who's into chess. Oliver, Lucas. Oh, that's right, he spawns with anybody right now, huh? What the fuck is that about? Okay. Socialize. Why is he doing? He gets a traveler. Adding 0. How does the number go up if you're adding 0? Connection level. Liam Nelson. Connection. It's 0 by default. This is mind-blowing to me. Okay. Just a thought. This is a Unity problem. Just a thought. I'm going to close this and then reopen Unity. Cuz that one is like so bafflingly stupid that it feels like it can only be a bug. I wonder what I'm missing. Like, what am I missing? There's something. If this just keeps adding from 0 somehow, then I am missing something. All right, hitting play. Indeed. Okay, and then I look for Steven. Okay, pause it, variables, socialize. My interests, he's into filmmaking. Hey, just like me, just like real life Steven. Okay, he's into filmmaking. So, resume, I'm gonna select this, select Mia Brown. Yeah, look at that. That number is just getting cranked. Connection level is 41. Based on what? Socialize. Start bonding with Mia. Mia Brown. Variables. Socialize. Interests. Music. So how? Connection. I don't have like a number here, do I? Get FSM float. Okay, let's look at it when it's not running. Prefabs, traveler, socialize. Okay, it's going off of shared interests count. And that shit is 0. Let's find all the places connection level is used. That is set to 0. Get FSM float, random traveler, connection level 0. Connection level. So is connection variables, it's 0. And there's nothing in here that's changing it, right? Nope, 0. Float compare, this isn't adding it. Float add, I'm adding to increment amount. Connection level used by get FSM float, used by setting it to 0, used by this. These are all 3 in a row. Now, I'm going to try something kind of weird. Actually, I can't do that because this needs to run this needs to be per second. Why? What if I did this? What if I did int add? I'm getting kind of hacky here, but I just want to see like if I could brute force this thing to work, because this is really not making sense. Why the value is raising when I'm adding 0 to it. So I'm going to do an int add that adds to a new variable called connection level underscore int, and we're going to be adding the number of interests, or no, I'm sorry, shared interests count. And then you do, instead of a float add, oh, but you know what sucks? Is int add only does every frame. You can't do per second. Fuck. What about an int operator? Does that give me, no, it doesn't. Is there an int add advanced? Int add 2. Int add multiple. Nope. Okay. Don't know what's going wrong. Get FSM float. You know what I could do is maybe if I change this, if I stop that being every frame, and then I just do the float add, put it in the middle. Because you only need to get it once, right? You get the connection level, and you add you convert. Do you think that's what's happening? What if I did this? What if I did a convert into float? first, and the int variable is the shared interest count, and you convert it to shared interest count underscore float, and you use that instead, and that's every frame per second. So I'm like all in on like there's no way that this can be adding fucking 0, right? You do it once up here, you do the get FSM once, get FSM float once instead of every frame. You convert the shared interest count to a float from an int with the proper action to do it instead of the menu convert, and then you do float add. That connection level, right? And then you do set FSM. Okay, so this. Okay, the one other thing I want to do is my interests. I'm also going to make it an output just so I could see it on out here. All right, cross your fingers, folks. Let's jump into this bad boy. Time is it? 11:05. All right, Steven. Find Steven, select him. Okay, he likes chess. He's here. Select Liam. It's weird. Oh, but Liam does like chess. That makes sense. Okay, Ava doesn't do anything. Nice. She likes music. But Liam, it's growing. Elijah, guitar, nothing. Ava likes chess. It's growing. Lucas, nothing. He likes sewing. Steven likes chess. So when we bond with Liam, it goes up. When we bond with Ava, nothing. Elijah, nothing. Ava goes up. It fucking works. There it is. Okay, so if we select, what's her name? Ava. I'm just going to search Ava. Ava Lopez. How many? Oh, look, we only have one Ava Lopez. Nice. And we go to her socialize. Laker Mouse, let's go! Right? Fucking works. Okay. In connection, rather, Ava Lopez, she's at 1. So if I keep playing this, wait, why did it stop? Oh, because I have Ava Lopez selected, right? That still doesn't make sense. I feel like I should see her thing rising. What the fuck? Weird. How come Ava Lopez isn't going up anymore? That is actually very strange. What about Steven? That connection level is going up. Liam. If I go here to connection level. Okay, so here's what's interesting is that the connection FSM isn't getting its value set. Connection level should be it. It's equal or greater than. Oh no, I set the wrong. I always do this. So if it's equal, right? But the thing is with the floats, you basically never land on equal. But if float 1 is greater than float 2, actually, yeah, that's right then. You know what I want to do is, like, instead of relying on the editor, I do want to start putting in some interface stuff so we can actually see it on the screen. So what that means is that I'm going to need to bring in this this thing, that meter. Trying to think of a good way to bring this in. You know what? Honestly, I feel so happy about that working. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna get some rest. And then tomorrow I can start putting in the graphics and maybe some sound effects and shit like that to have a more readable thing since the loop basically works right now. I'm probably gonna break it and shit tomorrow, but yeah, I feel pretty good about really getting it rolling. Lager Mouse does an applause. Thank you. That feels good. That feels really fucking good. Yeah, I have some music I was thinking about putting in here too. Yeah. How much time is left? 3 days, 7 hours. So basically tomorrow it'll be like two days ish I'll have left. Ends June 19th. Brilliant. All right. It's not my best work, but I think it's an interesting thing. Or maybe I'm too quick to judge. The show ain't over. We'll see. Such impressive progress, man. Thank you. I'm a lot happier with it today than I was like in the past couple days, to be honest. Past couple days I was like, what the fuck am I doing? But now it actually seems like it's in a good direction. Some funny moments. Okay. It's good. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for swinging by. Laker Mouse, thanks for the kind words. Ben Stanley, Cage, let's see who else. Razubi, Shang Mao, and that was it. It's kind of a small team today for these late night streams, but had a lot of really kind folks coming in and saying kind things. Really appreciate your support, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Get some good sleep. Get like 8 hours of sleep. Eat right. Don't eat too much. Don't eat too little. Chill on the booze and dope if that's your thing. Don't do too much of that, especially before bed. It'll fuck with your sleep cycles. So same thing with caffeine. Chill on it. That'll fuck with your sleep cycles too. Maybe cut it off before 3 p.m. Don't have it too late in the day because it takes something like 8 hours to wear off, I think, something like that, to get out of your system. Yeah, get some exercise, break a sweat, go for a walk or something. Spend time with people you love, like your friends and family. If you can be in the same room with them, perfect, awesome, that's what you should do. But if you can't, give them a phone call or a text message, whatever you can. And if you still can't, then I hope you're taking care of yourself. And yeah, so such great advice. Amen. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Gotta take care of ourselves. I'm guilty of not being able to abide by these rules all the time, but I do my best, and I hope y'all are too. So, thanks for swinging by, everybody. Laker Mouse, Ben Stanley, Cage, Razubi, and Shang Mao. I'll be on stream tomorrow. Gonna get this baby whipped into shape, and hopefully be able to send out a build on the Discord so you all can like play test it and give me feedback before the final submission. That would be nice. I would love to have a play test before submitting the actual jam. So we'll see. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a very good night.